vibrate. So go ahead and do the same. Put your phone on vibrate and put mine in my pocket. My name is Leonidas Gist, here to talk to you today about something really important. Before we get into this video, I want you to scroll down below this video and keep this chart that I'm going to share with you in mind, right? As you can see, I've got all these different bottles of water here. I've got this Evian water. I've actually never drank this before. I think I probably tried it and it was kind of nasty. I'm just going to pour a little bit in this cup. I'll try some right now. Okay. For those of you that love Evian water, right? Smart water. This is some water that I used to drink all the time, and I say used to because I don't drink it anymore. I haven't drank smart water now in over 6 months, and there's a really good reason why, and you'll see why here in a little bit. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of this in this jar, this mason jar. Excuse the different cups. I'm at my house, and had all however many I needed to make it all uniform, but it's the message that's important. So Fiji water, I don't like this. It tastes like dirt's in the water, if you ask me honestly. So I'm not a big Fiji water fan. A lot of sophisticated people or wealthy folks like to drink that, I guess. Doesn't really do it for me. The Dasani water, a lot of people love Dasani water. Oh, that one, there you go. Waiting for the little Coca-Cola fizz. It's a Coke product for those of you out there that love to drink Coca-Cola and stuff. Get some of that in there. Another one of my favorites, Aquafina. Yep, they got it going on also, that little fizzy, right? And I'm really here to share this with you guys because water is important to everybody on this planet, right? I think the planet, don't hold me to this because I don't actually know the exact number, but a greater part, I think it's like 2/3 of the earth is water, and that's pretty accurate. So Voss, man, this is one of my favorites just because they usually come in glass bottles. This one's plastic, but they usually come in glass bottles, and they're it just looks cool, it makes you feel like you're drinking really good water, right? I used to actually get this a lot at Walmart. They used to sell it like the cool 4-pack. You can get a cool discount, put a little more in there on that, and shocking results with Voss water, man. And here I got some nice purified water, right? This is like just a regular gallon of water, whatever. Just go ahead and pour some of that in this cup. Let me put this on the side just to save some space or whatever. So again, remember this chart. We're gonna go, just so you know what's going on. This is the pH color chart. It goes from acidic, which is all the way orange, all the way up to alkaline, super alkaline, which is like blue, purple. That's like 7 to 14 on that, the alkaline, the pH color chart, sorry. So just keep that in mind as we're going through this little test, right? So this is really an interesting test because for me, let me grab another cup. I need one more glass, I should say. Let's grab one more glass. So you see, this is not a prop set stage or something. I'm really at my house showing you this. I'll grab a wine glass for this because it deserves a wine glass. And I'm actually gonna grab some water right out the my thrusty machine here. And I'm gonna put it on Kangen 1. Turn it on so I can get it off the tap. As you can see, it's coming out this cool little hose. Just gonna let it drop some in there. Boom. Remember that? Put that one up front. No, I'll put it to the side. So some shocking results with this water, man. Before we get started, let me do a couple more things for you. Grab 2 more cups, and I'll just set them right here in the back. This is another part of my favorite part of this demo I'm gonna share with you guys later. And this is the real reason, right, why I actually got this machine. This is what I'm gonna share with you with this tea bag here in a second. Right, it blew my mind. So anyway, I want to share with you. Put some more Evian water in here. Okay, I want to share with you what's going on here. So I'm gonna test the pH of all these water. I'm just gonna drop some of this pH indicator into these cups, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen, right? As you'll see, the waters are all gonna start changing different colors, and we're gonna go through it. You're gonna see why and what's going on with them, right? Okay, so I drop an equal amount of water in it. I'll go ahead and drop one in the wine glass, right? Now look at this. This is pretty cool. It looks like a cool science experiment, man. Look at this. This is really interesting, right? Wow. So let's review this now. If you look at the pH color chart below, you'll see this is kind of upsetting my stomach just looking at this, man. But let's start over here on my right, your left. Evian water, as you can see, the water is a little greenish, right? Greenish blue. If you look at our pH chart, that gives us about a neutral color as far as pH, right? So what is that saying, right? I say, well, you might want to check with a medical professional and understand what the difference is between that. I'm not a medical professional, right? So, and if you are, you understand that off the bat, right? You definitely want to have a good alkaline to acidic balance in the body. So right around 7, 8 is usually pretty good, right? So you want to be able to drink clean, good water that's good for you. So that's Evian water. Do I suggest drinking it? It says it's neutral on this chart. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot, right? If I was out and I couldn't get my hands on some of this cool Kangen water, I'll definitely give that one a shot. Smart water, right? Again, this was one I used to love buying, especially for the kids, because it has a cool spout, and the kids can just, it's easy for them to drink it without making a mess in the car, especially. Not that cool for the body and for consumption. Look at the color of this. This is like green, right? This is more of a on the poor side of the water quality, man. Right? And if you don't believe me, you can test this yourself. But I bought all these waters tonight, literally from our neighborhood Walgreens. Okay, so this is courtesy of Walgreens from all these companies. Not making some, I'm not trying to bash these companies in any way. I'm not getting paid from any of these companies to do this. All right, moving on. So that's smart water. Fiji water. Let's see what's going on. Again, this is like pretty much the same color as the Evian water, green. So hey, I guess it's worth $1 when you're out, right? Pretty good. Oh my goodness, Dasani. Look at what's going on over here, Dasani. Ooh, my goodness, look at that. That's straight yellow, man. That's like on the acidic side of the chart. So whatever they're putting in this water, in Dasani water, for you guys that love Dasani, take a second guess at that, man. Let's move on to Aquafina. This almost makes you think of Clorox. The color of that, man. Look at that. It's yellow like Clorox. Right? Look at that, man. I used to wonder why I would drink water and my chest would burn. That's probably why. Look at that. Because I didn't get the pH. That's Aquafina, right? Dasani. Let's look at Voss water. Oh my goodness. Again, green. Not good for you, right? Green is not good for you. Look at that. That's like Clorox, man. And look at this one. The what's that? The nice water that we got. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is definitely gut-wrenching, and that's water that I would probably give my kid, right? Because it's cheap and it's convenient for us, but what are we really doing to ourselves? And look at this, right? I'm not making this up, guys, right? And then let's look at the Kangen water, the water that we got out of the machine. Look at that, straight up, and I think that's Kangen water 1. So if I'm not mistaken, that's pH 8 that you're getting right here out of this water. And as you can see, smack dab blue, right? This is good water for you to drink. I'm not gonna drink this because I got the pH thing in there, but this lets you know that this is good water for you to drink. Now look how cool this is, right? Look at this. Let's pour some of this Kangen water into the Dasani water. Let's see how this helps to neutralize that acidic of the water. Look at that. Woo! Almost instantly, it changes the pH balance of that water, right? Let's drop it into Aquafina. Bam! Look at that. It's even darker than the Dasani. Let's try the Voss water. Oh my goodness. This is like, wow, Jesus turned water to wine, man. Look how this is. Look at this. And let's try the nice water. Oh my goodness. It took most of it to even neutralize that water. And I still got a little bit left. Isn't that something? I'm not making this up. I'm just a regular guy. Did 10.5 years in the U.S. Army. Did 5 combat deployments. Got tired of that kind of stuff because I saw what it was doing to a lot of people overseas and stuff, and it wasn't something that I wanted to continue to do. And living is important. You know what I mean? I saw a lot of crazy things happen. And when a friend of mine about a year ago actually shared with me a video, right, that's probably down below this one. If you scroll down a little more, there's going to be a little longer demonstration with somebody that's more qualified, more experienced than I am with this, can share it with you better than I can. Me and my family, we were lucky enough to actually have a friend of ours introduce us to this water and this device, right? You may or may not be able to see the entire device, but I'll shoot a video, have some photos of it. And I was skeptical about it because it's like, you know, you go to the store and you get water. You just buy water because that's the thing to do, right? You get water at the store, but then look at what you got 1, 2, 3, 4 different brands of water, so, right? That I would never ever recommend or drink again in my life because it's bad for you. Whatever chemicals they're putting in this water, it's no good, right? And some of these waters, this one goes for like almost $4 a bottle. You know, and you're paying $4 to be poisoned. You know what I mean? This stuff, this is garbage. I would never recommend that to anybody, knowing what I know. I'm not a water expert by any means, but I know this. We got the machine about 6 months ago, and I can tell you we have not. This is the first time in 6 months I've ever bought water outside of the house. We make and drink all our sweet teas with this water. Every morning, when I get up, my wife gets up, she has a glass of Kangen water. The kids drink Kangen water every single day. I know for me, I used to have a really bad craving for Sprite and Mountain Dew. I don't even know what it tastes like anymore. I don't care for it. I don't want it. It will help improve your diet. I used to have really bad acid reflux, and it's pretty much gone. Even in the last 24 hours, I was literally laying in bed sick in pain, and because of the water that we get from this machine, I was able to neutralize whatever was going on in my body, and here I am making this video for you. As you can see, it's 1:11 in the morning. I'm not making this up, right? And I'm here, back on 100% making this video for you. And none of this is scripted. All of this is just happening. It was just an idea. My wife and I went out for a drive earlier to talk about what was going on and how we can really help more people, how we can impact more people. And I said, you know what? Let me do a heart-to-heart water demonstration for you, because I can't take this machine everywhere I go and hook it up to your faucet.